Hi, my name's Daniel Ross, and this is my Tatooine Docking Bay 94. So the whole build, both the Falcon and the hangar, took around 6 months, and I finished it like 2 months ago, and I've already displayed it at a show. But I started the build back November-ish, and the original idea for this is, I don't know why, but this one guy, he was mentioning how he wanted to have a docking bay built for his UCS Falcon. I'm like, hey, that's kind of a good idea for a build. So I started it, and before I built anything, I tried to find some concept art and stuff, and I actually found this. It's not really a game, but these developers, they built a Tatooine walkthrough, so you can just use that, just walk through Tatooine, look through everything. That helped a lot. But I first started the build, obviously, I don't know if you can tell or not, but there's no base plates in it, so it's hard to start, really. So I just started by, putting together a ton of plates, trying to figure out some shape and stuff. And obviously, it's a big circle, so it's kind of challenging. So the circle's all built on hinges and stuff, and I use the plate ones over the brick ones because they tend to be more sturdy. And then it's just a ton of plates at the bottom of these sections, and there's 4 sections for transport. You can kind of see the seams. They all split apart, go in their own cases. And then the lights, they're all from a company called Brick Stuff, and those are great because the wires, they can detach, and then I can transport the sections better. And then obviously, plates just built up, then bricks, tons of hinges interlocking it, and it's all pretty stable. Haven't had any issues yet. Then moving on to the ground, this is also pretty simple. It's a ton of 16 by 16 plates, and then more plates on top, and then all the tiles and stuff. And I didn't want to do 100% tiles because it's kind of rough on the ground, but it's pretty flat, so I just did a mixture of tiles and plates. And up front here, it's kind of freeform because I wanted to do something, not just leave it brick, so I got slopes and stuff on the side. And the Falcon, I worked on it as I worked on the docking bay. And this was probably harder than the docking bay, to be honest, because this was one of the first ships I ever built. And the 2 hardest parts were the structure and attaching all the panels and stuff. And I wanted to get some on the bottom. But obviously there's the Lego UCS Falcon, so I looked up, they have online instructions for it, so I kind of based the structure and stuff off of that. And then just went from there. I went through like 2 or 3 other Falcons. They weren't ever 100% complete, but those I ended up scrapping, just wanted to redo it all. And over here, as you can see, all the sections are somewhat the same, the actual shape. And then they all have different interior rooms, and they're all open except for the middle one right there. And up top, I didn't want to do too much, but it's just, I decided to just put, tan just so it's not any exposed stuff or anything. And then you can see stormtroopers, like in the episode 4 scene, they're shooting at Han and all the other guys who are trying to board the Falcon. And then this is when you really get introduced to the Falcon, so I thought it'd be a cool scene to build because it's the first time you see it. You see all the main characters in one area, and you see the Falcon, rush out of Tatooine and get chased by Star Destroyers.
Fantastic work. You even have the little mini kits in there as well?
I just added that for the convention. I'm actually surprised. The amount of people that actually go through and, count them and try and find all 10 is pretty crazy.
That's always a fun little detail to have people find.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is really great. So then how long does it take you to set this up when you come to a show like Brick World?
It actually doesn't take long. We got here a couple days ago at like 1:30, and we were done before 3 o'clock. No issues, nothing broke or anything. It's just 4 sections right here in the floor and 4 on the actual docking bay. And for the Falcon, we didn't know how to pack it. Originally, we wanted to build like a case, but I finished it like last minute, so we didn't really have time to do that. So my dad actually went out and bought a dog bed, and then we just put plywood and bubble wrap, and it worked well. So
awesome. Is the Millennium Falcon swooshable? Can you pick it up very easily?
Yeah, it's not super hard to pick up. I wouldn't go around swooshing it, but I think I'm going to work on it over time. And it works. It doesn't break or anything, so I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for bringing your builds out to Brick World here, and thanks for talking with me about them. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.